even though he didn't turn the ball over at all. Everything was there on a silver platter for him to have a solid game and make throws, and really, with the way they were running it, not have to sweat out the end of the game. But I thought he made, again, too many mistakes, didn't take advantage of opportunities, and honestly, if not for that call by the officials on the incomplete pass on a lateral, we could look back on that play as why they lost. And if they lose it because he throws a wobbly pass backwards, Kenny Pickett's the most crucified man in Pittsburgh today, getting killed by people for what was a horrible throw that could have ended up as a Green Bay Packers touchdown.
And should have. It was an awful, horrible call, to be honest. There's no way the referee, number one, should have blown the whistle. They don't do it at all for any other. They wait and wait and wait. Even to throw flags, they wait forever now. So they should have just let it play out and see what happens after that.
They did it tonight in this Bills Broncos game. The guy had an arm down. It got punched out. They called it a touchdown on the field.
Right.
And then the refs got together and they said, no, he was down.
So that's what I mean. It's been very erratic that way. But you're right. Although I still have to maintain here that, I look at the shot of all the different things that Kenny Pickett does in terms of where he's throwing the ball, and you very seldom see anything beyond 20 yards and very seldom see anything in the middle. So I have to ask myself, is this by design, or is this, his intention to do it because maybe there's less chance of making a mistake on the sideline, whereas if you throw it in the middle of the field, you can get it batted in the ball like Lamar Jackson had yesterday. I still don't know the answer to that. I'd be interested to know why it takes so long and why the pass game, even with 205 yards rushing, does not invite opportunities in play action. It doesn't add up, but I will give them credit for winning. They don't make mistakes. It's a recipe to win on the road, I can tell you that.
Well, okay, but even on the short throws, Bob, if you are dinking and dunking and not taking chances because you don't want to put the ball in harm's way, did you feel like he made accurate throws?
No.
Short throws yesterday?
No.
Me neither. And that is what scares me, is that even when you're asking him in this game on Sunday to run what is a pretty low risk, keep the ball out of harm's way. I said on the air today, it's like what you would ask a backup quarterback to do. That's how it felt to me yesterday. Like they were, other than when they put the ball in his hands on that third down at the end of the game where that offensive pass interference play got called. Outside of that one specific play, was it though? I mean, there was contact there.
Oh, it looked like Austin was trying to avoid contact. He ended up making it. Two defenders, go in the same area there. How much is that on them, and not necessarily Austin? I don't know. We can debate that too. But go ahead.
You know what that reminded me of? Just for a second, that reminded me in a way of goalie interference. Sometimes it's not done. No, seriously. Sometimes it's not done purposefully. It's not the design of the play, but it does. You literally interfere with someone and keep them from doing their job, and I think that's what happened there. I don't think it was a pick play. I think Austin just ran into the guy, and they felt like it did too much to affect the defensive player's right to get to George Pickens. But seriously, Bob, I felt like Kenny Pickett could have played a very safe game manager role in yesterday's game, and instead I feel like the Steelers won in spite of him. I felt like he was just along for the ride.
Well, they are 6-3. They've had 6 games at home, 3 on the road. They're going to get a bunch of road games coming up. We'll talk about that. We'll also talk about college basketball off to a good start for both Pitt and Duquesne, winners tonight. We'll get into that and other stuff all here on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. So get your calls in now at 412-575-2600. We're just getting started live on KDKA Plus and 93.7 The Fan.